Okay, so you've absolutely engineered a high-performance career. But what about your wealth? Let's think of your personal finances as an operating system. And to get the best results, you've got to be running the right code. So today, let's install a simple system upgrade that can completely change your financial trajectory.
Think about it. Every single project you've led, every skill you've picked up, they've all compounded into the success you have today. You get leverage. The big question is, are you applying that same powerful principle to your money? Is your capital working as hard and as smart as you are? And this is a trap so many high performers fall into. Earning a great income is one thing, but converting it into lasting wealth, that's a completely different skill set. It's not about working harder or making these huge sacrifices. The gap is almost always a system flaw, just a lack of simple, automated consistency.
So let's get into the mechanics here. Right now, in your financial life, one of two fundamental codes is always running. One is designed to build your wealth, and, well, the other is designed to drain it. The crucial part is just figuring out which one has control.
This slide just breaks it down perfectly. On the left, you've got the code that's running against you, APR. That's the snowball of debt, the one that grows what you owe. But on the right, that's the code you want, the one running for you, APY. That's the snowball of wealth, growing what you own. It's the same principle, just two snowballs rolling in totally opposite directions.
Let's look at a real-world example of that debt code in action. This is Brandon. He had a $50,000 student loan and made payments every single month for 10 years. But because his payments weren't even covering the accumulating interest, his balance actually went up. It's called negative amortization. Time and compounding were literally working against him.
Okay, now let's completely flip the script and look at the growth code. Meet Warren. He started investing just $500 a month at age 22. By the time he retired, that consistent automated action had turned into nearly $1.2 million. See? Same forces at play, time and compound interest, but just pointed in the right direction.
So, how do we make sure we're running Warren's code and not Brandon's? Well, it's time to install your wealth operating system. And this isn't about complexity, it's just about understanding the simple, really powerful mechanics of the growth engine. At the heart of this entire operating system is one core concept: compound interest. To put it simply, it's just interest earning its own interest. Your money starts making money, and then the money your money made starts making even more money. This is the exponential engine we want to turn on. So your new Wealth OS has three key features. First, APY, which we now know is the true measure of your growth. Second is dividend reinvestment. Think of this as the system's automatic self-compounding feature. And third, the Rule of 72, which is kind of like a quick glance dashboard to see how you're doing. Let's zoom in on that dashboard tool for a second. The Rule of 72 is a fantastic mental model for any strategic thinker. It's just a simple back-of-the-napkin calculation that tells you roughly how long it'll take for your money to double at a given rate of return. And using it could not be easier. You just take the number 72 and divide it by your annual interest rate. That's it. The number you get is the approximate number of years it's going to take for your investment to double. For instance, if your investment portfolio is getting you an average annual return of, say, 8%, you can expect it to double in about 9 years. See? It's a really quick and powerful way to visualize your growth. Now, we've talked about the rate of return, but there's one component in this whole system that gives you more leverage than anything else, and that component is time. And this chart. Wow. This chart illustrates why time is the ultimate leverage. Just look at the two bars. Both people are investing the exact same amount, $500 a month. The only difference is their starting age. The investor on the left starts at 25. The one on the right waits just 10 years and starts at 35. Now look at the result by age 65. The person who started earlier has more than double the money. Let that sink in for a second. A 10-year delay cost that second investor over $600,000. So the crucial point here is this: the most powerful lever you have isn't picking the perfect stock or timing the market. It's starting now and letting time do all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so we understand the problem, we get the mechanics, and we know the key variable. Now for the final, and I think the best step, deploying your upgrade. The best part about this system upgrade is that it's designed to be totally frictionless. We are not talking about a big lifestyle overhaul. For a high earner, the most effective starting point is to simply automate a tiny fraction of your income, let's say just 2%, into a long-term investment account. Honestly, you won't even feel it. Your deployment plan is 3 simple steps. First, you set the parameter. Pick that small percentage. Second, you engage automation. Set up that recurring transfer from your paycheck so you never, ever have to think about it again. And third, you just let the system run. That's it. You let time and the power of compounding do the work in the background for you.
Look, you have already proven that you can achieve incredible things through consistent, focused effort in your career. This is just about applying that same principle, that same discipline to your wealth. So, isn't it time you installed an automated system that's built to perform just as well as you do?